minutes. Console games, 10, 20 hours, 200 hours of play. Arcade games, it's about 2 minutes and 30 seconds of heaven.
The sound was the best marketing that you could have for your game. Williams games all had this very, very unique voice, and Eugene created that voice.
The world of a video game does not end at the edge of the screen, and the first to explore that world was Eugene Jarvis with Defender.
Defender was the ultimate coin-operated video game.
Released in 1980 by Williams Electronics, Defender is credited as being the first horizontally scrolling game ever. But it was the game's depth and challenge that kept crowds coming back.
3 years from now, you'll ask somebody what Defender was, and they'll go, it's an interactive television set. It's participatory cinema.
Shortly after the success of Defender, Jarvis left Williams to start his own video game developer called VidKids. In 1982, VidKids developed Robotron 2084 for Williams.
Robotron set a whole new standard for how difficult a game could be.
It was one of the first to employ 2 joysticks for control, one for the direction of the character and one for the direction of aim, a method of character control that might seem familiar to console players today.
I've got Robotron down in my basement, and every now and then I just have to go down and kick its butt.
In 1989, Jarvis developed Narc.
We kind of got carried away on the budget on that one with some high-risk graphics back in 1988. It's amazing how well that game holds up. I was just playing the other night. That's one of my personal favorites.
And followed that up in 1990 with Smash TV.
What you want to do is, if you would work with your buddy, that's always the best thing. But often you have to think for yourself.
From there, he helped develop the Cruising series of games for Midway. It was one of the first games to network multiple arcade cabinets together, allowing players to race against each other at the same time with their own screen. Another concept that has become ubiquitous in modern gaming.
His games have a special ability to kind of connect with the player, especially through sound, but also through the visuals and the kinetic motion of the gameplay that happens just the right pace to where you get locked in and you can just go.
Today, Eugene works at his own studio, Raw Thrills Inc., continuing to create original coin-op cabinets. Despite consoles, PCs, and mobile phones now dominating the video game market, he is still earning his keep 1 quarter at a time.
This is a guy who's as much of an innovative game creator today as he was back in 1976.
We're all going to be living in a better world if he continues to do what he's doing now, which is make great games and entertainment for people.
Do you sometimes feel you're in a rut, that life has become boring and routine? Well, in a sparsely furnished office in a rundown section of Chicago, there's a young man with a mission to put you back in the driver's seat.
Players don't like to get stuck in the same reality, just like they don't like to get stuck on the same game, because then it starts getting to be what they're trying to escape.